Dude, you have to activate your off arm. I heard that for the first time in 2005, and until I discovered the method in 2023, I had no idea what that actually meant.
Activating the off arm is understanding what to do with the backside of your body during the biomechanics. You need to use it twice. You need to use it as you X-step, and you need to use it as you swing.
Probably looks very familiar. You see almost all the pros do it. You see it in everybody's form in a different way. You see the activation of the left arm in that biomechanical system. Everyone's different, and the reason is because we all have different centers of mass. So the idea of a universal activation of the arm, a specific way you move it, does not make biomechanical sense, because fundamentally, the left arm's role in the backhand biomechanics is that it is an energetic counterweight. It's a counterweight that is necessary to maintain perfect balance as the arm gains energy, and more specifically, the resultant bullet gains energy. And the mass of that disc accelerating that quickly is a resultant like 45 Gs of force. What do you do when you're harnessing that much energy? 45 Gs of force amplifies the weight of the disc substantially, and you have the weight of the whole throwing arm, which is gaining a shit ton of energy in a second, powering up. And you gotta brace against that energy. The off arm does that for you. They have to be symmetric. The thing is that when you hunt for the bullet, you know instinctively how to activate the left arm to wind up against it, because you always wind up in the same spot, smashing into a wall like this. So if you drive, seeking the bullet here, smash into the wall, look where my arm goes. This is an activation without a thought. I was literally focused on throwing, and my arm went into the exact correct spot to brace lateral energy. So in terms of where to move your arm, I don't think that there is unanimous agreement about how you activate the left arm to counterbalance the throw. The heavier this is, the heavier this can be, and you can remain in perfect balance. If this is not matching this, stuff begins to happen that degrades your form instantly. Mostly you start to rotate that way because you're not bracing your body and holding it in place with enough energy on this side as on this side. So what'll happen if you're able to add momentum rapidly from the system, as I believe you will, you're gonna find that you're slamming tons of energy into the ground, bracing really hard in a way that's not native to your brain. You are going to need to reprogram your upper body intentions and start feeling for symmetry against the weight, the ever increasing weight of the disc. As you get better and better, think about how you need to counterbalance your arm with the left side. You come forward, and as you are striding into the brace, you create the energetic piston with the left arm by attempting to raise it to change the position of the shoulders. You notice my left shoulder is now much higher than my right shoulder. Now, I've been doing this. I backswing like this already. I feel this, but I'm not doing this because I'm not making that the focus of pivoting the shoulders. I'm merely just turning the shoulders rather than actively trying to get left above right. And you have to swivel pretty far to do it. So in terms of setting yourself up to activate the left arm, whether that's coming straight down, as Sebastian does, whether it's pushing in across the back, the way that you see, I guess it's Barella, when you are able to understand the proper sequence and you know where to be and you're anticipating bracing up against the weight of the bullet properly, you'll know when to brace the left arm. You'll know when to activate it. I believe some people, it will actually be instinctive once they're braced in the proper position. But the fundamental idea of activating the left arm to be an energetic counterweight to counterbalance the perfect precision of this swing and all of its resultant energy is a vital part to achieving what we call pro power. The other role that the off arm has in the disc golf backhand biomechanics, the role that I'm about to show you right now, see if you can catch it, I'll do it again. I'm throwing up the hill towards that basket right now. It almost feels like I'm holding on to an invisible rope and flicking it forward, tugging on the rope. How would you move a rope? I'm moving my hands in perfect balance, counterweighting my back foot. One of the hardest things to do in this sport, in fact, I think the thing that is the hardest to learn of all the enigmatic biomechanics is how do you remain in perfect balance while you stride from one foot to another? That's tricky. A lot of people will sit there and be like, okay, I'm gonna stride. They do that. I go, no, that's not balanced. They try again. Nope, not balanced. X step for me. I see this all the time when I work with people. And it's not derogatory, it's adult. It's adult behavior because adults seek stability on their heels in the ground. They're not children. There isn't much room in the world for an adult, unless they play a sport, to ever even get into this position. It doesn't even make sense. And yet I find myself walking around in it all the time. When I X-step in perfect balance, whether I go slow or fast, this is my motion. What's making it happen? It's the other role that the left arm plays. The enigmatic off arm adds to my center of mass. So the reason why I'm able to lock eyes with the camera and manipulate my center of mass to the point where I can do dance moves and never look away from you is because I know how to manipulate my center of mass perfectly. And in the backhand, because you're moving mass in front of you, you have to flow with the backside. You have to flow with the enigmatic left arm. The better you get at it, it feels like you're in water. When I move forward now, look how slow I can go. I'm looking down range, phantom disc, plant, stand up, smile, disc gone. It feels totally, utterly insane. And a vital part of it is activating the left arm at the two crucial points. You must first, in fact, and I believe that it's probably the most important thing, you must remain in perfect balance as you move forward. Experiment slow, take it slow. Feel the flow. Find a point on the wall, stay on the balls of your feet, and watch that point like a panther. Move. If you want to move left and right laterally, guess what you're doing? What does this look exactly like? Beautiful lateral X-step. It's the same motion. It's just what a child finds organically because they're small and they have to use their whole body correctly to make a disc go fast. You can still learn it as an adult. So in the end, you activate the enigmatic off arm in two places in the throw. The first is an energetic counterweight. Whether it's a little or a lot, you're adding it in front of your body along with the disc. They go together, you turn, and you begin to activate the off arm the second time. Turn your shoulders. Feel the anticipation of the bullet here. How does your body need to move against that resistance? Where does it want to tug? This is natural. Remember, you're a little child again. That thing weighs 25 pounds. Pull on it. The arm comes in automatically. It braces here, down the line. That's the activation of the off arm. 19 years ago, I heard that. Activate your off arm, dude. It's really, really awesome to have finally figured that out. Sweaty.